So now let's look at what happens if I have x plus 6 times x plus 6. That would be the same thing as saying x plus 6 all squared, right? Okay, you can't go and square each of those things, but if we do the FOILing thing, so x times x is the first x squared, outsides 6x, insides 6x, and then lasts, that would be 36. So these two numbers add up to 12, right? So 12x plus 36. I'm thinking that that is 2 times the 6, right? Because you have the 6x and the 6x, the outsides and the insides are always going to be the same number. All right, let's try it again. So something different. X minus 4 times x minus 4. Again, I could rewrite that as x minus 4 squared. Either way, so let's multiply it out. I get x squared from the firsts. The outsides would be minus 4x. The insides would be negative 4x. And the last would give me a positive 16. So let's look at what I get when I combine those two terms. I get a negative 8x plus a 16. I'm thinking I could make up a pattern. So if I have x minus, and I'm just going to use a number or letter A for the number. So that would give me x squared minus 2ax plus a squared. And so if I thought about it using a equal 4, right? A equal 4, put it into here. Oh, look at that. I get 2x minus 2 times a 4 times an x plus a 4 squared. That gives me negative 8x plus 16. Not yet. So that turns out. So let's try that again with up here. So if I have...
What should I do first, the dark or the light?
Darks, please. Okay, so let's look at x plus a all squared. And we just had that, right? So if I take, and so see how this has a minus sign here? That gets a minus sign. And so if it's a plus sign here, we get x squared. And if I multiply this out, let's just make sure we see it. It would be first x times x. Outsides would be ax. Inside would be ax. And then the last would be a squared. So can you see you're going to get a plus 2ax plus a squared. So this a squared at the end is always positive. It's just the sign in the middle that changes. All right, so let's just practice with our little pattern here. So, whoops, get rid of a couple more things. So if I said multiply out x minus 3 squared. Okay, so I'd say multiply. So then you think, oh yeah, it's that, right? That's the pattern. So then you don't have to do the FOIL. You can say, oh, I know that that's going to be x squared 2 times this. So negative 6x, right? 2 times x times negative 3, and then plus a 9. All done. So a lot less work, right? Okay, so what if I said find x plus 5? Oops, that's a really ugly 5. X plus 5 all squared. You'd say, oh, I know the first term is x squared, right? The middle term will be x times 5 times 2. So that's going to be a 10x. And the last term will be 5 squared, which is 25. So having those patterns memorized, it's not so hard to memorize, right? Is really, really helpful. Okay, so that's when we're multiplying. So now we're going to want to go to factoring. So if I have x squared minus 4x plus, oh, I put my book away. So let me stop there and I'll get some more next time.